Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Plat. Purplatypus is the name, Gwent, the Witcher card game, is the game today. Now this is my second or third attempt at recording a video. I've been having some glitches and weirdness going on with my OBS recording. So, well, I mean, I guess you guys are going to know already if this works, because if you're watching it, it means it works. I, on the other hand, will not know for the next half hour here about... Well, but anyway, this is going to be, hopefully, the first episode in a series that I'm going to do. Maybe not daily, maybe every other day, a couple days a week. Of us playing Gwent, getting better, learning the way the game works, getting more cards. Currently, I have only one deck. I've milled all my other cards, basically, besides what's in here. So I don't have a lot of variety in what I could play right now, but I wanted to build one really good deck, help me level up, and then continue on from that point. So if you're unfamiliar with Gwent, well actually, let's just play a game first. Let's play a game. I'll kind of talk to you about what's going on, how it's going on. I'm not going to give you like a whole tutorial walkthrough, and I'll try to explain things as I go and give you at least a basic idea into the thought process of my plays. So it's different than normal trading card games. We're going up against Stay Cool, which is kind of funny because they use a lot of weather in their decks. Everyone gets to play one card a turn, and then once you play a card, your turn automatically ends, and you can't do anything else. You don't draw cards on your turn. You have what you draw initially, and we get to start here by mulliganing 3 cards. I'm trying to decide what I want. I don't particularly like that. It's not that weak of a hand, honestly. It's like, okay. I don't really like the Thunderbolt Potion. I should probably take it out for another Commander Horn or something. Nah, Commander Horn's silver. I don't have any room for silver. Yeah, you know what? We'll just keep it like that. I'm okay with that. So basically, there's no attacking. You don't go for their life total. You basically, every turn, I'll give you an example. I'll play one right now. We are going to play a card. This card's effect will take place, and this card adds 1 strength to all other Reaver Hunters anywhere they are, graveyard, deck, or hand. And after 2 turns, I'll play another Reaver card from my deck. And, but again, there's no attacking. We're just adding the strength. And basically, we play cards until we no longer want to. Like, I'll play a card, or he'll play a card. And then we each decide on our own if we feel like playing a card, or if we don't feel like it anymore. And once both players decide they don't feel like playing cards, whoever has the highest strength here is the winner. So what I did here is I played this guy. And he has 2 turns. 1 turn went by. After that, now he only has 1 more turn, which is kind of lame. And I used my special ability here to create an exact copy of him. That way I would be able to get 4 into play on the 2nd turn. But instead of having 4, I'm only gonna have 2 because he killed 1, and the one that it was gonna give me is now I'm no longer getting it. So that was kind of a good play on his part. It was at least efficient. Now here's the thing, is because it's the best 2 out of 3 rounds. Every time you go around, you get half the crown. Whole crown is the winner. So you don't want to just use everything you can. That's good. You draw 2 cards in between rounds, and
how about a game of Gwent?
So you don't have like a shit ton of stuff. Actually, this is a pretty good card to play right now. If I don't go over every individual card what they do, or I forget, forgive me. Priscilla lets you draw 2 cards, and then you get to pick one of them, and then you get to play it, and then you get to return 1 to your deck. So that's a pretty good. I shouldn't have played the Reaver Hunters. It was a bad idea for me, especially since this first thing he played was a Foglet. You know immediately when you play a Foglet, he's gonna play Fog, and it makes Fog is a weather effect, and weather effects affect both sides, and they reduce everything to 1 combat strength, unless you're either immune to it, or something like a Foglet who actually gets 1 strength for it. So it's interesting. Now I gotta decide what I want to do here. We'll play this guy. He's a 4 strength. In 2 turns he becomes gold, and my special ability is when you get a gold creature, it gets 2 points stronger. And also gold creatures are much harder to get rid of. It's kind of lame because I should have known better. What I could do, though, is I can Thunderbolt Potion all of this. If I Thunderbolt Potion everything here, make them all 6s. Even if he scorches, he can't because he'll kill only his own creature because this guy gets 1 point stronger every turn. I think I explained it pretty well. You play 1 card a turn until you don't feel like playing anymore, and then whoever has the most strength wins that round, and it's the best 2 out of 3 rounds. Now, there's a lot of strategy and mind games that go into it. For example, like, I could pass right now. We currently don't have card advantage. We have 6 cards, he has 6, and includes hero ability. And, he'll have to play a card to win this round, which means if he wants to win this round, he's going to give us card advantage, or if he wants to pass, and he'll lose a round and we'll have equal cards. So it's a decent position for us, and there's a lot of situations, like we're currently 12 ahead, so there's a good chance he'll have to play 2 cards to he'll have to play 2 cards in order to beat us. There's not a guaranteed chance. There's a lot of cards that could make up that difference. But yeah, like Commander's Horn actually wasn't even good enough. He's gonna have to play a second card. So he's gonna be 2 cards down for having 1 win. He's gonna have 4 cards, unless he chooses to pass now, but that would be crazy. All right, so he is gonna win the first round. He did dedicate the resources into it, but now we're in a good spot because he's gonna draw 2 cards up to 6, and we're gonna draw 2 cards up to 8. And he might draw something really good that guarantees him a win, but especially since he used that was funny. We'll talk about that later. But especially since he used Scorch already, or sorry, Commander's Horn already, I'm not too scared because Commander's Horn is one of the biggest bombs you can have in the monster deck. So we're gonna try a combo here. We might have to get lucky. We'll see. We're gonna play this guy. He's a 4. But when we have 3 of them, they get 2 strength, and then they become gold. But if you play 2 of them in 1 turn, they're each going to get 4 strength and turn gold. So these guys are going to become 10/10s. Ooh, shit. He put a 12 down. Okay, and he's done. I'm actually quite interested by that. See, 4, 5, 6, 7... 5, 6, 7... 11... Alright, so we can win in 1 card. We can can play this.
What do you want?
Oh shit, no we can't. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, oh hey, look at us.
You one of us or not?
Oh shit. Alright, it's still gonna work out. We fucked that up because I forgot that she grabs a random card, not a specific card. And now we have to play another card to win, which is fucking
Nice mess you've got here.
Terribly stupid on our part. I could have played other things to have won that turn. I was like, alright, I know what card I'm gonna pick. She doesn't get a pick. This card in my hand does get a pick what I revive. Oh shit. That's not really good. We really didn't want to draw that guy. But it's okay.
Troops, here now!
We at least get... It's okay. It's not bad. We have to win this round, though. We still have card advantage. We don't have card advantage, but because I really did a really shitty second round. This guy is useless. Either reinforcement is useless, or actually not necessarily. Not necessarily. Okay, what's going on here? What's in here? Okay, this guy's in our graveyard. So in order to get him back, I have to use her for him. And there's one on my deck. So, man, we have a useless card in our hand, which is not good.
I told you so, you idiot.
This isn't looking very good for us. I really, really misplayed that second round. I'm not used to playing while talking, but it's okay. Mostly because I don't know what he has. If he has Scorch in his hand, we might be dead. No, because he has an 8 on the field. That's the first thing he played. Oh shit, that was a bad play. It's alright. I gotta slow down and make sure I'm thinking. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I don't know if I'll be able to win. I have a chance for something good here. Alright, I got a chance for something good here with the Blue Stripes Commando.
Thank not me.
Play this.
Thank my little A.
We're gonna grab this guy.
Nice mess you've got here.
And we do have reinforcements, so we'll be able to play 2 more of him, and they're each gonna get 4 points stronger. If he has Scorch, we're dead. He has at least... If his last card is Scorch, then we lose. If it's not, then we probably win. Because if he Scorches, he's going to remove 22 from us. Oh, we won. Alright, yeah, he passed. So, we won. We could even double our strength. But if he had a Scorch, we would have not been able to do anything. Even with the misplays, we happened to come on top, so that's pretty good. Alright, lucky us. I hope I kind of give you an idea of how the game goes. Starting on the second episode, I'm not going to really explain much. I'm just going to explain my thought process, mostly. Spoils of War, what do we get? We went to level 8. We got 100 ore. This will actually be good. We're going to be able to open up a pack. Need 1, 2, 3, 6 more wins to get to the next one. Let me show you guys basically. Let me tell you a little bit about the game and the deck building though. So there's 4 factions. Each faction has their own passive, and each faction also has an option currently of 3 leaders, and each of those leaders also have an active ability that is unique to themselves. So it's we'll go over it kind of quick. Won't give you too much detail about them specifically, but we'll, read them here. Keep a random gold card or monster on your side of the field at the end of each round. Now, this ability is sometimes crazy powerful, and sometimes you saw, like, a great example was last game of how it could not work out. So, there are games where they'll play, like, Geralt, turn 1, and they got, like, 12 on the field. Like, alright, shit, I play something that's not as strong, so I'm like, I'm just gonna play a couple cards. And then he plays, like, another 10 strength thing right away. And then he has, like, 22-ish, 22 to 24 on the field, and I only have, like, 5 because I was setting up for a bigger combo. And then he passes. So now I have to play 2 or 3 cards to keep up with him, or I have to pass and let him win. So I either have to card disadvantage myself, or I have to let him win. And if he doesn't, and then the second round he's going to start with another 10 or 12 because he's going to keep either Geralt or the other guy on the field. So it can give you, like, I've lost in like 7 total like card plays because he like did that exact combo, and then I passed, and then he kept it on the field because I forgot, and then I couldn't. I played all my cards, and he just destroyed me really, really quick. But on the other hand, an example like something that just happened. There's a card that's like 1, and when it dies, you get a 9/9. Sometimes I've seen it happen where the guy starts with a 1, and then the first round he kept it. Sorry, first round he played it. Second round it stayed alive. The ability chose that one, and the third round it chose it again. So he never got that 9 out of that. So it was a really shitty creature, and he actually was a negative because anyone else would have gotten the 9 besides him. And also, like, he had a Foglet, and it chose to keep that, and when the fog got destroyed at the end of the round, it killed the Foglet. So we got no benefit out of it. But it's random, I guess. But there are times it's crazy overpowered, and there's very, very few times it's actually a negative. But I like the ability overall. I don't like randomness that much, though. Northern Realms, very simple. Gold units each get +2 strength, meaning all your gold cards, like Geralt again, or any neutral gold card, are going to be stronger than all your opponents, besides other Northern Realms, which will be equal. So that's pretty good. There's a lot of combos they have in their deck for gold units. It's okay. I think it's good, but it does add like a total of like 10 combat strength over the course of an entire game, unless you have a deck focused around it. Scoia'tael, I don't like this ability. You get to choose who goes first 1 round of the 3 rounds, or assuming there's 3 rounds, and it's I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know the meta well enough to know if it's vital to go first or second. Skellige, they're okay. Their deck is the most different, I think, from all the other decks. Their ability, they get at the end of every round, all creatures in their battlefield, sorry, not on the battlefield, on their deck, in their graveyard, in their hand, all get 1 strength. So every round that goes on, they're a little bit stronger. And 1 strength may not seem like a lot, but it is to the entire deck. So it is 25 strength, period, each round. So their deck is 50 points stronger at the final round than it was on the first round. And not to mention, they have their deck involves. We'll kind of go over their overall themes too, I guess, because this synergizes really well with their deck because they do a lot of graveyard play. They do a lot of reviving out of the graveyard, taking things out, purposely putting things into the graveyard for other effects. And they like being wounded. Like if their cards are hurt a little bit, like if something deals 6 damage but doesn't kill it and it stays alive, they have a lot of ways to make themselves stronger for that and get other benefits. Really, really interesting. Cool cards. I decided not to go with it because I was familiar with Northern Realms based off the Witcher game, and this is the only one that's brand new because there was Nilfgaard instead of Skellige in the Witcher. At least I believe so. Scoia'tael is all about hand control, trying to hand control on like ambushes and spells. A lot of their units can go on any tile, like any row out of the 3 rows. Most people have to put it in specific rows, so you can easily stack up strength in a row and then like command horn, or you can purposely avoid traps that people can place in certain rows. But a lot of, like, one of their best decks right now is involved around playing a lot of special cards like Scorch and Decoy, things like that, and then getting really, really a lot of benefits from that. There's the cards like when you play a special, you get this. So they're one of the best decks right now, and some of their leader abilities are really cool as well. Northern Realms is a very rank and file, very, very normal. Like you put decent creatures down, but they like having multiple of individual creatures out. Like they like, oh, you play this card, it makes all other cards of this type stronger. They then you promote them all, you make them all gold creatures, so they're really hard to get rid of and really strong. The only issue with them is they have a hard time carrying over their strength into other rounds. More so than I think the other classes. Maybe not as much as Scoia'tael. Scoia'tael is a very individual round kind of thing. But like the monsters in Skellige kind of let things from one round go into the next round and help them out. This one, the Northern Realms doesn't really get to do that as much. Like once things go, there are a lot of revival cards, but like you saw in the last game, it's kind of like a random revival, and it is good, and I am running them because they're good. But that card's not 100% consistent. Monsters is just about weather for the most part. They like playing Frost to make all your creatures at 1 strength. They like playing Fog for the Foglets. It also makes a lot of their cards are either immune to weather or or are immune to it and gain a benefit. A lot of their cards is like, oh, immune to frost and deal damage to an enemy when it comes into the field. And also, so they just want to outnumber you with huge amounts of units, not big units, but a huge amount of small units. And then they also want to destroy you with weather as a secondary goal. Now let's quickly go over their the leaders. There's 3 in each, so we're gonna just go through them really quick. I'll give you my really quick idea on them. We'll go all factions. Where's the? Thought there'd be an easy way to see the leaders. We'll just go this way. Oh, here we go. All right, Falstead's what I got. I can make any of the leaders right now, but Falstead currently is my favorite with my deck. He creates a copy of a bronze unit on your side of the field, and it's important. The word exact is very important. It does make an exact copy. It doesn't make a copy of the base unit. Like there's the Blue Stripes Commando. It's a 5/5 that makes all the other ones, or it's a 5 that makes all the other ones stronger. 5/5 is magic in me talking. So it's a 5 that makes all other ones stronger, and that's all it does. So if you copy that, you'll get another 5 that makes all other ones stronger, thus boosting the other one. But mostly when but if let's say that 5, you've already played a bunch and this is like your last one, and he's like an 11 now or something big, which isn't that big, can get bigger, but still. Then you copy that one. It doesn't give you a 5. It gives you the 11. So it makes an exact copy, which is self-explanatory, but I still think it's worth making sure that it's known the difference. Remove 10 strength from unit. I don't care for it. It is good because it lets you remove this from bronze units, from gold units. Not very many things can interact with gold. I don't care about this enough. The 10, a lot. You very rarely get the full value of the 10. because you're usually destroying one of their gold creatures or something. Like, that's what this is for. And so you're usually killing something like that's like 6 or 7, and then you're wasting 3 of the strength, so you're not getting the full value out of it. And it's, I don't know, it's consistent. It's just boring. I don't. It's less 10 strength advantage is not as much as what this guy can give you. This one is pretty interesting, actually. This one converts all units in 1 row to gold, which makes them almost impossible to remove, other than through very, very specific cards. And you wouldn't be able to remove a whole row of them. And when you're in this also makes the entire row 2 points stronger. The thing is, gold is good because it makes your units hard to get rid of and stronger for the Northern Empires. However, you can't boost them. Almost all the cards that are like, oh, give +4 strength to all these units, it has to be it's all non-gold units. So once you make them gold, they're kind of stuck there like that, but they're also tough to get rid of. To the monsters, this guy, you play this guy, he's a 10. Which is good. He's immune to frost, which is good, but it's the same issue. 10 is not a huge amount of points comparatively to other things you can get. 10 is a good card, but for a hero ability, no. Like there are cards that are this good that are just like bronze cards. So it's not. It's very, very, very consistent, which is nice. You always know exactly what it's going to do. It always gives you 10 strength. It's immune to frost. It's gold, so it's not going anywhere. Your monster ability can carry it on to the next round. It's just too weak, though, I think. I don't care for it. Set the strength of all non-gold units on 1 row to 6. This is a card that I think is pretty much only good in the monster deck. Because they play a lot of, like, there's, like, spiders. It's like, oh, it's a 2/2, but you play all of them from your deck whenever you play one of them. So you can get a lot of 2/2s, and then you have another card that'll take those 3 2/2s and double it, so you have 6 2/2s. Then you can give them each +4 strength. It's pretty good. They can give you a lot of strength. It can be stronger than a Commander's Horn a lot of time. So it's good, especially I think it's definitely better than the other guy. I would say he's the best out of the 3 potentially. This guy gives you a random weather effect, not random. Sorry, you get to pick a weather effect. Once per game, you get one of the 3 weather effects, which is really good if you have a deck built around it. I don't use weather in my decks at all because it would probably be the strong counter, honestly, against my deck. I just don't like it. It's not the way I play. I haven't seen many people use weather that much, so if it starts becoming more popular, I'll start using clear skies. But right now the meta is not very heavy in weather, but there are some really, really good monster decks that destroy me that use weather. Redraw to 3 cards. That lets you mulligan 3 in a game without card draw per turn. And this is hugely important. If you're stuck with a shit hand because you just get unlucky, she gives you a chance to redeem those terrible draws. 3, and it's 3. You could redraw the same 1 card 3 times if you want, if you like your whole hand. Very versatile, very strong. Lets you sift through your deck in a game that does not let you do that very easily. Return any of unit to your side of the hand and play it again. This is less consistent. It's good, but it's only good with very, very specific cards. I don't even know any of them off the top of my head, but it lets you get a second enter the battlefield effect. And I'm sure there's some cards that this is crazy with, but for the most part, it's probably going to be lackluster most times. It's probably not going to turn the tide that much if it does at all. Play a silver card from your deck. This guy's probably my second least favorite of all the leaders. You get to pick any silver card, but it just doesn't seem good enough. I don't know. You already draw almost half your deck. Who cares? I guess it's just it's definitely not a negative, but it's weaker, I think, than this guy. This guy's a 10. There are silver cards that are stronger than that, but not so much so that I think it's worth it. Especially with her available, I would never want to get 1 silver card from my deck, then as opposed to getting 3 cards that I want potentially. Discard 2 cards, choose any card in your deck and place in your hand. Really, 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 really good with Skellige because they have a lot of cards that like being discarded. They're like, oh, discard this card, but instead of discarding it, you play it. And whenever cards are in the graveyard, you have a lot of graveyard interactions. And so you get to discard 2 cards, which is already pretty good. Like, it's already okay for this deck. It's not a negative per se. And then, on top of that, you get to pick any card in your deck. It's literally way better than this in every single way. You can pick a gold card, your best gold card. Or you can pick it. So, yeah, this guy's ability already incorporated into this. It's only better in every way. So this guy's a piece of shit comparatively to that. 2 clan warriors, we can look at them. They're 7 strength. They lose 2 strength when they come to the field, so they're only 5, but they have a lot of things, a lot of ways to make them stronger in Skellige decks again. So it's good that they're weakened. If they were just normal 7s, they'd probably be worse cards, honestly. The 2 damage to themselves is useful. 1 damage would probably be better, but 2 damage is still really good. Remove 4 strength from all weakened opposing non-gold units. Too specific. This is definitely my least favorite, and I think the worst of all of these guys by far. So it's 4 strength, which is already kind of weak. It is from the whole row, but it has to be weakened already ahead of time. So you have to weaken the opponent, and then it doesn't even affect their gold ones. So even if you had an ability like this to remove strength from a gold unit, you wouldn't even, still wouldn't even work. It's already hard enough to target gold units with weakened a bit in the first place. So if you manage to weaken a gold unit, this should at least let you also weaken it. But because this doesn't weaken it off the bat, you already have to have the combo to make this even work, and it doesn't even do that. You would have to combo this guy with a very specific set of cards for him to then be okay. There's a card that's Swipe that just removed 3 strength. It's 3 strength from everything on the opponent's row of non-gold units. It's 1 point weaker, and it's 1 card in your deck. It's not good, especially when you have something like this available. Something that's like this ridiculously good. This card is good enough where you can discard 2 cards, get a benefit, and then just pick your Swipe up, and then have this guy's ability already. You can have this guy or this guy's ability. You can have this guy's ability, because you can get any weather card. You can have, you could have better than this guy's ability, because you can get Geralt from your deck. It's just this card's ridiculously good. I don't know why you would ever consider using this card. Anyway, that's kind of the leaders and their styles. Let's play one more, and then we're gonna go and we're going to open a pack. Let me actually check my deck builder really quick. I want to see how many of these guys I have, because it's important to know, because I have these guys which grab an additional one out, and I never use it because I don't know if I have more than one of these guys, and I don't. So I never target them. Let's see. You can only 1 Commander's Horn. I don't care about weather. I'm not gonna go over all these cards right now. You know, 1 promote wouldn't be the worst. Promote does make. But do I want to promote over this guy? This guy gives you 6 strength. And promote gives you 6 strength if you have 2 units. If you have 3 units, it'll give you 6 strength. But it also does make them unable to be removed for the most part. I think I'm going to try that out. I haven't had the guy that turns gold right here really do much for me. He's not bad, but he's not as good as I think he should be. They nerfed this card into the ground. It was too good before. It used to be 4 strength that made all other reinforced trebuchets 1 point stronger, so they were all effectively, you know, they would. So he was already, he was a 4 or 5, he was a 6 strength in your deck, period, just when you played him, and then every 2 turns he removed 2 strength from an opposing enemy unit, so they halved that, and they made him a 5 instead of a 4, but it's just way worse. So I took him out. Alright, we're going to play one, try to give you an idea of my thought process here, and then we will open a pack, and then we'll be done. It's been a half hour. I might lower these down to 1 match, or I might just do like 1 match and then a second match with a different deck. I don't know. We'll figure out the way it works. Hopefully this is recording also. That's the goal. But I'm sure it is. OBS has been really fucking up recently. It's not OBS's fault, I'm sure. I'm sure if I did everything perfect, it would be, you know, it would be fine. But I mess it up because I don't have complete knowledge of the software.
Close ranks.
All right, full test versus full test, because we're always on the bottom here.
Attack!
I hope you can hear my roommates too loud. He's not being too loud or anything, but hope you don't hear him in the other room. This guy's pretty good. He's going to let us draw a card. It's interesting because we play this on the opponent's field. Then we get 2 cards, 1 face down, 1 face up, and we pick which one we want. I'm okay with this hand because I have a card draw here. I don't know if I like having 2 of these guys in my hand. I really don't want the Thunderbolt Potion, but it's okay. Like these, I don't know if these cards fully fit because I'm never happy to see them, which is a bad sign. But I think I get benefit of them. I actually don't feel like mulliganing any of those. Like I've got at least 2. Ooh shit! I actually should have. I forgot that I don't have the card for that, but it doesn't matter. I have at least 2 good rounds of plays, depending on how long the first round goes. Commander's Horn is really good. But, I'm going for the Hail Mary of getting reinforcement. which I was really hoping I'd get. I still have 14 cards in here, and there's only one in there, so it's not looking likely. But it's definitely not impossible. Also, if there's a card decoy, lets you put it on the field, and then you get this card, whatever, a card back in your hand. So he could decoy this, and then play it on my side, and then get the same card. Or then draw a card as well. But it would just make him kind of neutral. Because then I would have 7 strength on my side.
Long live, etc., etc.
I wouldn't mind letting him get a lot of shit on the field. We don't want to play... We can play these guys because they're kind of like, they're good. And we have this guy so we can get all 3 of them.
Nice mess you've got here.
But I don't want to dedicate a lot into this round because I plan on him winning. Alright, yeah, so he's going to play that. So we can decide... It's kind of scary. Because we can't beat him in 1 card. I may have misplayed this. No, I'm okay with this. But if he has, like, we don't have a Commander's Horn right now. If he has a Commander's Horn or a Scourge that is really powerful, we're going to be in some issues here. Alright, we got the Commander's Horn. That's not as good, but it's okay still.
Tell me you jest.
Ooh, shit. He's getting a card. Now he's going to have card advantage on us. Well, maybe not. I guess we'll both be at 11. So it's not advantage, but
Swine in that jacket.
still, I mean, I guess, you know, it's okay. I don't know what he has in his hand. He might go for the throat on this round here. If he has Scourge or something, I hope he fucking uses it now like an idiot, but he seems like a decent player so far. This is that guy I was talking about. He's a 1 strength, and when he dies, you get a 9 strength. So I don't particularly want him destroyed. I don't have anything in the graveyard.
This is no time to whimper.
My studies are
What do you
more
got?
important
Oh shit!
than
You son of a bitch! It's okay. We only have 1 card in the graveyard.
What do you want of me?
Still, I'd really prefer... I'm nervous here. If I don't draw a reinforcement... How much do I want to dedicate? Oh, man. Okay, well... I could use this guy. I guess. He's got so many cards in his hand. Let's just remove this. Because it kind of keeps the board in its current state. Because I don't want to play more strength on the field if I'm not going to have to.
Damn it.
You play Geralt, which is going to bring him up to 18, just like us. We don't want to play anything too strong. Which sounds weird, but we have another round to think about. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Shit. I'm gonna play the Thunderbolt Potion. It's a weak play because it's not very optimal, but I don't want to dedicate a lot if he's gonna just pass and make this go to the next turn. So it's one of those things. By being too careful and not trying to overpower your opponent, you can weaken your overall hand by playing cards unoptimally because you want to save something for the next round, and then it just may never come. For example, like the Reaver. Well, the Reaver's dead now anyway. I'm in a tough spot here because I can get 3 of these guys out and make them all really strong next round, but I need him, her, and this to make that happen. So this guy is probably not going to be useful. But the thing is, if I top deck a reinforcement, he'll be too good to not risk taking. It's an interesting situation, to say the least. Okay, that's not good. I think we gotta play this guy just for a chance now. I didn't expect Frost out of there. Still, Frost was powerful. It wasn't powerful enough to end us, though. If he's got a Scorch in that deck waiting for us, we're in trouble. Also, if he uses Scorch now, he would kill 3 of our creatures, and we would be in trouble.
I killed for less.
What's that do? Convert a gold unit to silver. He's gonna wipe that out, I guess? Like, what's stronger? Having another one of these out or having a Commander's Horn next round? I think... Let's go for this. I'm okay with that. I actually don't know what that does. I don't think that helped them, though. Reset all units of their base strength. Yeah, that didn't seem to do much to help them. If I play this... Shit, I don't know. Commander's Horn's really good. Let's just Commander's Horn, see if we can just force him to end it. For this, see if we can make him pass. Okay. It was questionable because he already gave us a pretty decent benefit from the bomb, but it's scary. His card in his hand doesn't let him... He has an exact copy of a different card, so... I'm questionable... Oh shit, I forgot about that guy. That's pretty good. Drawing that guy, we have... How many in here? We have 1 in the graveyard. So we gotta choose. Do we want to get 3 of this guy or 3 of that guy?
Troops, here now!
That'll be 9. Well, the other ones are probably that strong already. Gotta decide now. I can get 3 of these guys out. There'll be 4, 8. They'd be 8 each. Be 9, 10, 11, 22, 26, 8, 16, 24. Okay, so it'd be stronger to use these guys, but if he has a Scorch, I kind of want to be careful. Shit.
You one of us or not?
Do I want to pick which one? Which one? Which one? If he has Scorch, I think we lose, but it's stronger.
You must sweat like a swine
Okay.
in that jacket.
He's gonna create another one of these and revive another something, so we are still in trouble. But we're not dead yet, I guess. Now here's the risk. We can take this and give him some strength and get another card, or we could take this for just more flat damage. Let's just take this.
Camarilla has yet to speak its last.
Let's see what he gets. He's very likely to win this. He only needs to make up 9, and that's 7. So he only needs to revive something with 2 strength.
Onward! Attack!
Yep. All right, he got it. Oh, it's a tie. I guess I must have fucked up that math. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Well, you know, that's okay. Send good game. Yeah, that was a good one. I think I didn't play as well as I could have, but I think I did okay. I wish you got the next one for... I wish it counted as a win for both of us. That'd be a little more rewarding for each of us, I think. Alright, let's go to the shop. Let's buy a pack. Yes. They come as kegs, and then this guy opens the keg. It looks like he's wearing a keg, like, outfit, but he's not. He's just holding a keg in front of him, and he breaks it here. So these packs work a little bit different, kind of similar. These are all commons, which is whatever. Like, alright, that's cool. But then on your last card, you get a pick of one of 3 cards. And I hate all of these, especially the Swallow Potion. But whatever one of these I take, I'm going to mill, because I'm going for a specific card, so it doesn't matter. I'm going for a really, 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 really strong card in the Northern Realms deck that is, like, stupid powerful. Hopefully they don't nerf it, because I would like to use it. So we'll go here, we'll show you really quick, and then we'll be done here. That took a lot longer than I thought, but it's alright. Is it broken? Okay. So let's see, we can mill spare cards. Yes. And now we're going to go to, neutral. We're going to mill one of these. We could probably mill the other one too, because this is 8 strength to a non-gold unit, or if it's a Witcher at 12 strength. 12 strength is okay. 8 strength is just a weak version of it. You could just have a creature that gives you 8 strength, and then diversify it, make it less likely to be hit by a Scorch. So no. If you keep wondering what Scorch is, it's right here. Destroy the strongest non-gold unit on the battlefield. There is a card that does that Scorch ability, and it does it twice, so you can easily wipe out the enemy field and your own field if you're not careful. I gotta get up to... I have Scrap right up here. I guess you can't see it. It's in the top right corner. And once I get up to 800, I get a card that I want. Let's see what I got here. Geralt I can't get rid of. Let's go to monsters. I'm getting rid of all of my cards from all the other decks until I get what I want. Because 800 is a shit ton. Northern Realms, I like having some extra cards of Skellige. Oh, we do have... Oh, sorry, we do have one Scoia'tael. Let's get rid of him. I'm a player of a single mind. I want the card that I want. I'll show you the card that I'm going to go for. Gold card right here, the Bloody Baron. He's a 6 strength gold, which means he's actually an 8 strength in our deck. And then you summon a Botchling or a Lumberkin. Botchling is it's a 4 strength. That's it. So he would become a 12 strength unit, and it stays around in between rounds. Or Lumberkin, which is just resurrect any non-gold unit. So it's yet another resurrect, and it can target silver cards, which are your card draw cards and things like that. So he's just a crazy powerful card individually on his own. He has so much value, and I cannot wait to use him. Like, he's just like, where's the silver card here? Like, this card is resurrect a non-gold unit for only 3 strength. So it's he's literally like 3 times stronger than that card. Oh, not literally. He doesn't resurrect 3 units, but his strength is actually, you know, just about 3 times stronger with the same effect. And you don't even have to pick that effect if you don't need it. If you need a Lumberkin, you could do that too, or a Botchling. I don't remember which one's which. Anyway, guys, I'm just rambling now. Thank you very much for watching, though. I had a really good time playing this. We didn't do as well as we did in the first video I recorded. We won like both of them in a row, like hands down, super easy. And we tied one of these ones, but that's okay. I'm still happy with the way I played. And that's it. Yeah, I look forward to making another one of these. It's going to be shorter from now on. I just wanted the introductory one to be a little more thorough, I suppose. But thank you very much. Purplatypus is Purplatypus.